What's up, guys? Contrix02 here with another edition of What's New, and NXT Takeover Brooklyn just went off the air about 30 minutes ago, and man, was it a hell of a show. Triple H does it again. Kudos Triple H. Kudos NXT locker room. You guys are freaking awesome, and I'm about to run down this entire card for you. Start off with the pre-show panel. You had Byron, you had Renee, you had Corey Graves, and Lita of all people was there. It's pretty awesome. But the show started off with Jushin Thunder Liger, the first ever WWE match for Jushin Thunder Liger versus Tyler Breeze. And man, one thing I like about NXT is that they take it to such huge heights, man. Honestly, they take it the heights of it. It feels like a WrestleMania or something. Because the attires are WrestleMania-ish. They're amazing. The entrances, like Tyler Breeze said, is really awesome entrance with models. It was really awesome, man. And before the match, Triple H came out there and made some announcements and basically said NXT is taking over because they made it to Brooklyn and soon they're going to be going to the UK and all that stuff. It was really awesome intro for Triple H. But then let's get to the match though. Tyler Breeze versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Very good, solid opening match. It was really awesome seeing a guy, a legend in the business like Jushin Thunder, go out there and compete with one of the up and coming NXT superstars and Tyler Breeze. They worked together really well. We got to see all of Liger's big moves. From the Romero special to freaking awesome wheel kick he did in the corner, awesome discus slap. He did a lot of awesome freaking stuff, man. But he beat him with a huge Liger bomb. That was it. 1, 2, 3. Jushin Thunder Liger beats Tyler Breeze. But very solid opening, man. Obviously Tyler Breeze was on point. He had all his awesome moves. He did this one freaking move where he did a necktie arm move, and then he dropped into a backbreaker. That was really sick. But that was the first match. Very good. Next, let's see. Next was the Vaudevillains tag match. That's right. It was the Vaudevillains versus Blake and Murphy. Obviously, Blake and Murphy has their trump card, which is Alexa Bliss was out there once again, and we knew for weeks now that the Vaudevillains was going to have to bring a some diva or somebody to deal with Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss just been running all over them, and since they're gentlemen, they're not going to touch Alexa Bliss. They're going to just let her slap the crap out of them every time they see them, and they came up with nobody. But I guess when Alexa Bliss got in their face, they pointed to the entrance ramp, and guess who it was? It was good old Blue Pants. In case you guys don't watch NXT, Blue Pants is basically this diva who was basically started off as just a jobber for the NXT girls to just run over, but she has become a fan favorite in the NXT at Full Sail, and I guess so in Brooklyn as well, because she came out to a huge pop. People were very excited to see her. She was basically the enforcer for the Vaudevillains. This match was very good, man. I don't give a lot of credit to Blake and Murphy because they kind of showed up, but they are really good, man. Honestly, they did some sick freaking things in that matchup. They are such a great tag team. So is the Vaudevillains, man. I remember it was Aiden English who hit an awesome freaking swanton bomb. I thought that was the end right there. Huge swanton bomb to one of Blake or Murphy. I'm still trying to figure out who's who. And then the freaking Simon Gotch, man. He came out there with a blaze of glory, man. Just hit all these awesome freaking kick moves and innovative offense by Simon Gotch. He's probably one of my favorites. He's my favorite of that tag team. But in the end, it looks like they were going to win, but Alexa Bliss got involved and she's about to attack the Vaudevillains again, but Blue Pants got involved, hit her with a slap, and then took her down and took Alexa Bliss out of the match, so she was no longer a factor. And they hit the I forgot the whirling dervish, where their tag move, which is a European uppercut to the back of the head into a swinging neck breaker. Awesome move. The Villains win the tag team titles, and that was great, man. That was awesome matchup right there. Next up, give me 1 second here. I'll make sure I get everything in order. Let's see. We got to see the debut of Apollo Crews of Uhaa Nation, and it was really worth it. Now I knew going to this matchup, I didn't see anything of Uhaa Nation. I didn't look up anything. I wanted to see exactly. I wanted to be surprised by this guy, so I didn't look up. Only thing I knew was what he did in those NXT promos, which all I saw was the standing shooting star press or moonsault. But yeah, man, this guy is the truth. This guy is just athletic for such a big guy. I mean, he's kind of short, kind of has to be, I guess, the stature of Taz, but he's big. Like, look, reminds me of Bobby Lashley a lot, being just a big, muscular dude. But this guy is very, very athletic. I'm talking about Shelton Benjamin level athletic, man. He had a sick jumping enziguri to Ty Dillinger, man. And it wasn't just really just Crews just running over Ty. It wasn't a squash match. Ty Dillinger actually got some offense in, which we don't get to see a lot in WWE. Usually when they try to debut a guy, they just have that guy squash him, and that's it. But Ty Dillinger, he did pretty good, man. With the 10 gimmick, hit it awesome. Like one spot where Crews caught the super kick, and then first thing he threw the kick back, and then Dillinger kicked him again in the face. It was really awesome. Man, yeah, Crews is really very, very athletic, man. I mean, he his finish was a military press. I think Ultimate Warrior kind of hero, military press. But then after that he hit a freaking outstanding, I believe it was a shooting star press, man. It was really sick, and definitely a really good finisher, man. Nothing too. We see a lot of slams and things now, so I'm happy we got a move like that for him. I think that fits him very well, and Crews gets the win. Now, there you have it. After that match, William Regal would get on the screen and announce that they will be starting I think it's called a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. We still don't know the details of this, but he said it's going to be a tournament. It's going to be happening from in 2 weeks from 2 weeks from now, NXT, all the way to it's like 3 months or something, like 2 months. It's going to be a 2-month tournament or something like that. But he said it's going to be something we've never seen before, so I am very excited to see that, and I'm glad they're doing something in honor of Dusty Rhodes because he was such a big part of NXT. Okay, so that was that, and next we had give me 1 second, Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin. Like I said, I don't like Baron Corbin, never have, probably never will, but I give him what he was, give him what he did pretty good. So I'm not going to, get on him for that. Samoa Joe was Samoa Joe. But Baron Corbin actually showed like a lot of offense, man. He hit like a double choke bomb, a thrust kick. He did a couple things, man. I gotta say, the match was not bad at all. It's definitely his best match to date. But I was happy to see my man Samoa Joe get the win. Coquina clutch, locked in, choked out Corbin, man. Corbin didn't tap. He choked him out, which is even better, in my opinion. So I was very happy to see that. So Baron Corbin loses to Samoa Joe. I'm pretty sure they're going to have another match in the future. And next, it was time for one of the co-main event of the evening, which was probably the double main event. Main event number 1, I should call it, which was Bayley versus Sasha Banks. And my God, I tell you, I give these girls credit every single time I get the chance because they go out there and they steal the show day in and day out because they are just really, like I said, they are revolutionizing women's wrestling. So Bayley versus Sasha Banks, man. First of all, Bailey's outfit was freaking awesome. She come out there with this gold and white, and she has the armbands of Dusty Rhodes, the yellow polka dots, which pay homage to the great Dusty Rhodes, which that was awesome of her to do. And Sasha Banks' attire was really badass too. And she came out Sasha Banks came out of this freaking Escalade, and had these bodyguards that I'm pretty sure was paid by Snoop Dogg. That's what I would. If I was on commentary, that's what I would say. A lot of Snoop Dogg paid for those security guards for his cousin. So they came out there. And they had their match. Match was great from top to bottom, guys. I mean, this is the match you're gonna want to see. I'm not knocking the main event. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But this match, these girls, man, they go out there and they wrestle like the guys, man. They really do take it to another level. I remember Sasha. I'm gonna go over a couple spots for you. Sasha Banks hitting the top rope. Her little knees in the corner. This time, she usually hits from the second rope. She's from the top rope in this one. She did a freaking a plancha to the outside onto Bailey. Remember Bailey? I think she was trying to get Sasha off the ropes. Picked her up. She countered and she came back with a belly to Bailey. Awesome. That was an awesome move right there. So many things, man. Trying to think of something else. Freaking Sasha Banks would do like these Evan Bourne like knees on the top rope, and then hit into a pinfall. And Bailey was on point too with everything she was doing, man. These girls just go out. Like I said, I can't say it enough, man. These girls go out there and they steal the show. But Bailey hit a top rope inverted Hurricane Rana on Sasha Banks, right into the belly to Bailey for the 1, 2, 3. Bailey is your new NXT Women's Champion. My God, does she deserve it? Because she's, oh man, I don't know what to say, man. They're just great. And all four of the horsewomen came out there to celebrate with Bailey. Even Sasha Banks got up and hugged her, and they threw up the horseman sign, and it was just a great moment for Bailey, and not just Bailey, but the entire women's division. Period, man. I mean, you got to think that even the Bella Twins and whoever else was watching this matchup, saying that, man, these girls are taken to another level, making them have to step their game up on the main roster, because Bailey and the four horsewomen are bringing it every single night they get the chance, and I love it. I love Triple H for that. But next we had the main event: Kevin Owens, Finn Balor ladder match for the NXT Championship. And like I have to say, this match was very, very good. It was definitely way better, as I knew it would be, than the first ever one NXT ladder match. Owens aggressive as always. He's gonna hit his cannonball. He's in all his big spots. But some of the coolest stuff that they did. They even went out to the outside and fought. Owens would throw him into the freaking barricade from the from inside of the barricade onto the the corner of the barricade. It's a really awesome spot. We got to see the coup de grace. And it was one spot where they got on the ladder and he hit the coup de grace from off. He threw him off the freaking ladder and then hit the coup de grace. And then the one spot that I called was Kevin Owens Kevin Owens threw Finn Balor's on top of the ladder. He threw his legs out, kind of like you probably seen Randy Orton do this at Money in the Banks, where he would throw him off and then catch him in the RKO, but he caught him in the pop-up power bomb. Awesome spot. Then he did the power bomb to the he does on the apron. So many cool things, but in the end, Mr. Finn Balor will retain the title, and my God, guys, this thing special was so good, man. And I'm telling you, SummerSlam's really gonna have to bring it tomorrow night, because NXT girls and boys really showed it. So tell me, what was your favorite match on NXT Takeover Brooklyn? Let me know in the comments below. But until tomorrow night for SummerSlam, I will see you later. Comment, rate, subscribe, stay good, everybody. Peace.